Hey, how's it going everyone? Today we are going to be covering CataMines plugin, and this is a fantastic plugin specifically designed for prison style servers where it automatically will reset a specific mine with whatever blocks that you set up. So I have seen this similar to setup on Skyblock or even survival, so you kind of mess around with however you want it to implement into your specific game mode. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, you will need World Edit for this to work, so make sure you do have World Edit installed, and we can run the main command, which is cm. And so now we need to go ahead and start setting up our area. So for a quick demonstration, I'm going to set up these two blocks, and then later on we'll do the giant space here. But let's go ahead and get our wand from World Edit, and we'll just select the two positions like normal, and we can go ahead and run the cm create, and I'm going to call this test. So now that mine has been successfully made here and created. So I have a chest up here with blocks I want to start using for our mines. So make sure you get whatever blocks that you want for your mines, and then we can go into the GUI. So if we do cm and then GUI and then the name of our test, and here we can configure the composition. So if we click that, we can basically input all these blocks that we want. So we can go ahead and put in all of our blocks, and then you can configure the spawning chances for each one, which is really nice. You don't even need to go into the config. You can do everything all in here, which is perfect. So for the coal R, you can kind of base it off of specific percentage, and it will go up to 100%, and it will tell you how close you are. So if we go ahead and increase this by like 40, we do have a basically 60% chance left for this. And if we back out of this, you can see, hey, this is a 40%. We can bump this up to 30, so that is going to bring up 70%, and we can do glowstone by 10, and we can do stone by 20. Alright, so that gives you the overall percentage, and you can customize custom drops in here, which is really cool. So you can kind of configure different types of loot if you want it to drop, which is really great. Once you get into more advanced mines, you can have unique and custom drops, which is really perfect for any type of server. So just giving you that ability to customize for specific drops, or if you want to do like crate keys or something, you could totally do that for extra like higher mines. So now we have our composition all the way up to 100, so we can close that page, and then now we kind of configure each specific section. So if you want to reset a delay, you can have a percentage or a time. So to me, I kind of like having a certain percentage, that way the mine isn't completely empty. But again, depending on how big your mine is, how many players, you can kind of configure that to your specific server. So I'm going to head and fill up the mine, and I can click this reset mine, and that's going to fill this little area that we set with World Edit. So now that we have our area set here, I'm going to bring up the interface. I'm going to right click and go through the reset percentage. You can do a time percentage, or you can kind of do both. So as I said, I like the percentage, so I'm going to head and click this, and we can set up the percentage that we have. So currently it is 0, so once the mine reaches 0, then it's going to reset. But I want to do it about when 60% of the mine is gone, then it resets, so that way not all the specific blocks are gone by that time. And then you can also set up a delay if you want it to be hit the 60%. We can also set up the delay, or you can do it immediately. It's kind of up to you with how you want to customize that. But now we have a certain percentage. You can set a time as well if you want it to reset like every 4 minutes, every 5 minutes. That's totally up to you on how you want to do it. Next is the configure flags, and I do recommend kind of changing some of these. So the warn is pretty helpful. That way it gives a specific time if you do have the time set. Currently mine is set to percentage, so it's not going to necessarily warn, hey, the mine is resetting in like 30 seconds or something. You can broadcast that action bar, which I do like. And then here's one that I highly recommend, is teleporting players. So we're going to head and enable this, and this will automatically teleport players to the very top of the location. That way they are not stuck in the mine. You can also set a custom teleport location if you do want to do that. And then if you want to replace all the blocks or just replace air, I like to replace every single one of them, so we'll leave it at that. And then here you can configure the warrant distance. Depending on how big your mine is, you can kind of set a radius. So that is what I want to do. We can set a teleport location later on, but we can basically click this. This is where we're going to be teleported, and you have the nice action bar down here. I'm going to head and get get one of my pickaxes up here and we'll start mining so you can kind of see what we're working with here. So if you go ahead and click, as you see, the mine is going down and we're going to reach 60% here, and then it's going to reset once I get down to 60, and there we go. And we have been teleported up to the very top. So you want to teleport the location set right here. So you can run this command, which is going to be cm and then set reset tp. That is where we're going to be teleported and to the specific mine, which is test. So now, if we have both of those enabled, it will teleport us to that specific location. So we'll go ahead and bring it down to 60% here, and I might need to get an axe for this. We don't have quite the amount of blocks I was looking for, but that's okay. And there we go, perfect. So now we teleport back to this location. So I have all my new blocks, and we can basically redefine or remake a new position. So I'm gonna get my wand again here, and we'll select this position, and we'll select this one all the way up here. And there we go. So we have our first and second position set, and we can run in this command, so cm and then redefine, and that's going to redefine our specific area, which is test. So now if we go up into the GUI again, we can actually remove all these by right clicking, and then we can add our new blocks here and reset the percentage. So let's do like 5% there. We'll do copper, most of it, and then we'll spread some diamond in there, and then the rest it's just going to be polished andesite, and we need 25% there. So perfect. So now we have all of our ones specifically customized, and now we can do our reset. So we can do reset and then test, and bada bing bada boom, there we go. So let me grab one of my super pickaxes here, and we'll go out of game mode, and we'll go ham on this bad boy here. So overall, CataMines plugin is pretty fantastic, and it's so easy to work with this system. Everything is built in game, and you don't really need to go into the configurations at all, which is just really helpful for server administrators. And we're just gonna run through this mine here, super fast mining. But anyways, guys, hope you did enjoy the video. Let me know if you have any questions, or leave your comments down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.